How you feeling, Blessings? How you feeling, Gadget? This is the start of the 4-state challenge. We are idiots.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I can't say anything. Just your head. There you go.
We're not excited.
Super excited.
No one's excited. We're idiots.
Super
Love it.
excited.
So it is, let's check watches. It is 4:20. We are stepping out of West Virginia back into Virginia. So that's 1 state. And now 2 states. Hooray! Halfway there. One of the benefits of getting up super early to hike in the morning is that you get to see glorious sunrises poking through over there. It's cool. Nice little walkway underneath the highway. There you can see the Potomac, big river. Again, lovely sounds of the highway. Yeah. Oh. Sun is coming up. As you can see over there. Ignore the sun's of the highway, that's still beautiful. So this is part of the AT coming into Harpers Ferry, and when we were driving around Harpers Ferry with Mom and Pops, that's for us, we were on a road that was down there, and they joked that we would be up on the this ridge line, and we said it's the AT. Of course we're going to be up on this ridge line, all the way up here. So, Mom and Pops, that's for us. Yep, we're up on the ridge line, and this is Jefferson's Rock. What did Jefferson say when he stood on the rock?
He said the passage of the Potomac through the Blue Ridge is perhaps one of the most stupendous scenes in nature. You stand on a very high point of land, worth a voyage across the Atlantic.
Wow.
I know.
And then did he shoot Hamilton?
He shot Hamilton.
He shot Hamilton. Okay.
No, Hamilton was shot here.
Hamilton was shot here. Sorry, that's an inside joke for those of you. Everything is about shooting Hamilton. I think the trail goes down around there. But yeah, so this is Jefferson Rock, very famous rock before he had Jefferson Aeroplane. I'm sorry, I apologise. So just Jefferson Rock, and there's a bit of a view of Harpers Ferry. Hold on a second, go down further. That's pretty cool. And this is a bit of a view the other way. So we've just come down off of over there, and then down, and then we circled back and then crossed that bridge, and then did a little up and down because it's the AT to Harpers Ferry. There, down there, I think is just in there is the railway line, or the pulp ruins that we saw yesterday. Oh, again, while I was driving through. And then this, Jefferson Rock up there with a lovely view of Harpers Ferry behind it. cave underneath. And yeah, Harpers Ferry is beautiful. You see stuff like this. And the majestic train sound in the background. But, and then this is going to take us down into the town, where we got some footage from yesterday, but obviously not of us hiking the AT. I say yesterday, even the last few days. And just through there, you can see the railway and the bridge that we'll walk along in a few minutes. Beautiful. The sounds of the train in the background. Good morning and welcome to day 90 on the Appalachian Trail. It is 6 o'clock. We are in Harpers Ferry. We have hiked 2-3 miles down into Harpers Ferry, and as part of the 4-state challenge, we are going to stop, have some food, and push on. Oh, let's get you. Look at all these deer just wandering around town. It's beautiful. But yeah, so you'll already have seen some footage this morning of us stumbling around in the dark, but now we are going to push on. Hope temperature's supposed to get up to like 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's going to be a warm one. Hopefully we can avoid a lot of the heat of the day because we started early. We've got 40 plus miles to do in 24 hours, so yeah, certainly doable. Just need to maintain a relatively steady pace, make sure we're not getting injured or anything, and see what the day brings us. But this, yeah, again, we've seen some of this already, but this is and that's Harpers Ferry up there, and yeah, the AT is going to go up and over there, over the bridge, and then I think up the hill there to get up onto the ridgeline, and then from there we'll see. But yeah, fun times. Happy hiking. Old railway line, I guess, which used to go to the armory, which is what got put this place on the map, I guess, when they stole all the guns. Flat. It's probably the site of the fort or armory. I think that was. Yeah, Harpers Ferry. Beautiful. Okay, we are 7-ish, 8-ish, lost track at the moment, miles in, and hitting the only real big climb of the day. So it's about 1,000 feet in 2 miles, so shouldn't be anything like too destructive, but it's certainly the biggest thing we've done for a while. Up Weatherton Cliffs or something like that. And basically it's just getting us up onto the ridgeline And then from there, again, there's going to be ups and downs, but it should be relatively cruisy. So I'll put you away for a second while I puff and pant up this hill, and then hopefully we'll have some nice views from the top. The weather is beautiful. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Temperature is already up to like 20 degrees, I think, Celsius. But I haven't checked for us. I seem to remember that's what it said it would be at this time when I was looking at the weather forecast. But yeah, you can hear the sounds of the highway in the background there. So we're still fairly close to a highway and a train line. Kind of looking forward to getting like up and away and back into just nature. But yeah, excited for this. Hoping I'm not out of practice on the hills. Right, okay, pop down to see the view from Refreshment Cliffs, and it's pretty spectacular. So a great view of the Potomac all the way around there, and then up there, and you can kind of see Harpers Ferry over there somewhere, I think. But yeah, we've walked a decentish view. But anyway, don't have time to dilly-dally on this 0.2 side trail. I've got a 4-state challenge to do. Okay, that's Weatherton Cliffs, the climb done. We got maybe a little slight incline up and down, but trail is nice and cruisy. The climb is not tough. It's, I mean, it goes up, but it's not tough. Now again, I don't know if the roller coaster reconditioned me or what, but that was a pretty swift 1,000 feet without too much stress or strain. There is a shelter in a little bit, but we're probably going to push past there and head on to. There's a gap that has some restrooms and a faucet with water, which is good because there doesn't appear to be a huge amount of water up on the ridge. So the shelter has a spring, but it's half a mile down a steep hill apparently, which is why we're not stopping there. So we're just going to push past it and get to the gap where the comments on far out say that the restrooms are open, but more importantly that the faucet, the water is on there. So it's potable water, which means I don't have to filter, which is a delight. Not that filtering is a huge problem, but it's just, any effort you can save is good. So we'll push on there. It's just coming up on 9 o'clock and we're about 8 to 9 miles in. So pretty good progress so far. Happy with how things are going. We'll see. Everyone seems to be feeling okay. It's warm, 65 or 20 degrees. So it's not 20 degrees. Sorry, 65 degrees is what Gadget said it was in Fahrenheit. And we're pretty warm. Again, like the humidity and like just the enclosure of the green tunnel means that it stays pretty warm, pretty sticky. So yeah, I'm not expecting to get too much of a break in the heat or humidity, but there was a nice breeze when we were down in Harpers Ferry, so hopefully we can rediscover that and get some wind coming through here to help clear a bit of the air out and make it nice and cool again, or a little cooler at least. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so good shelter stop. There's loads of camping there, picnic tables, and then the shelter itself is good, great fire pit, great little deck. Lovely. More camping over there. The only downside is, again, the water is that way, like half a mile. So, yeesh, it's a long way to go. Yeah, loads of camping up there. Very nice. So, talked before about silly challenges and those kind of things. And it is 9:39 and we have done nearly 11 miles. So the 10 by 10 challenge done. Might be the only challenge we do today. Well, we'll do the 12 by 12 challenge, I expect. But yeah, we'll see how the 4-state challenge goes. So far, so good. Again, it's about 44 miles in total, and we are 11 in, so a quarter of the way done, and not 10 o'clock yet. So time-wise, doing okay. Just how much energy and effort and how beat up we get in terms of knees and ankles and feet and everything. I don't know how the others are doing. Just past Blessing, she seemed happy and chugging along. Gadget's up ahead. After I stopped in to use the privy at the last shelter, so we're a little stressed out. But yeah, I think everyone's feeling okay. Spirits are pretty good. I'm sure at some point during the day we'll probably all dip into our own, whatever helps hiking. I know some people listen to music, some people podcasts or audiobooks or whatever. I haven't yet listened to anything on trail whilst hiking. I listen to some music at night, particularly in shelters when people are snoring, but nothing to help me walking in. Sass and Gadget have both said that once you've listened or started listening to something when you're hiking, it's very hard to stop that, because it's enjoyable and helps the hours and miles fly by. But we'll see. Anyway, looks like there's a group of reprobates up ahead. So just coming up on 6 hours, and we are nearly 13 miles, so over a quarter of the way in under a quarter of the time. Good tracking. This is Gath's empty tomb or something. So apparently it's just an empty tomb. Let's not go through the creepy archway just yet. Down around this. Here we go. Oof, that's oof. And then in there, I guess, is this tomb. Maybe they should bring him home. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I think the trail goes back up. Oh, there you go. Lord something Gath. So I think the trail will eventually bring me down into that parking lot, but I'm going to go up here and get back on trail. Welcome to Gathland State Park. Oh yeah, we're in Maryland, by the way.
Sorry. We are.
Yeah, so we're 3/4 of the way through the challenge because we've done 3 state. It was at the other side of Harpers Ferry. Harpers Ferry, we went almost immediately into
no sign?
Maryland. No.
That says what?
That we're in Maryland.
Oh, you're in Maryland?
Yep.
Oh. Apparently we're in Maryland and I didn't even know.
I didn't see
Did you know?
Pretty good view. It is warm. Yeah, so it's 30 degrees Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit, something like that, which is, yeah, pretty warm. Still climbing up, so maybe 17 miles in for the day, just coming up for 1 o'clock, so yeah, going okay. But yeah, it's warm. Looking forward to a couple of miles. I'm going to stop at a shelter and have a little bit of lunch, maybe a quick siesta. Just a power nap for half an hour or 20 minutes or something. Yeah, enjoying it so far. Okay, so lunch is done. We are at about 19 miles, and so we're just going to push on for a little bit now to another campground, which has water and stuff like that. So that's in a couple of miles. Spirits seem pretty good. Yeah, and then onto the Washington Monument State Park or something, which will be about halfway. And yeah, we're tracking pretty well time-wise, as far as I can tell. The only concerning part, if you can hear that, is thunder rolling around. So it's very warm. Feels like maybe we may get some rain. Hey there. So yeah, feels like a good chance of some rain shortly, which, again, not the worst thing in the world. But I've chucked the pack cover on. Poncho is easily accessible in there as well, so if I need to, I can throw that on. The only bit that it might impact is how treacherous and slippy some of the rocks and stuff are, which might impact our ability to hike through. But again, we'll see how it goes, because here comes the rain. Happy hiking. Okay, so stopped off, had a shower at Dal Green campsite, which is free showers, free camping. Looks a great little setup. Hot water, flushing toilets, just fantastic. It was about 19 miles to there. We are about, so we've just been hiking for a little bit now. So we are just over 12 hours of hiking so far, and we have done just short of halfway. So we are 19-20 miles, and halfway will be 22-ish. So a couple of miles short, but we've stopped for breakfast, lunch, showers, and to kind of hash out a few plans in terms of where we're going to stop, when and if we complete the challenge. We've had the tough parts of the day this morning. So we're going to be hiking. No, two questions about it. We're going to be hiking, late in the night. So I presume we'll end up with some very tired footage later on. I'm not sure again how much we'll get with night stuff, but yeah, things are going pretty well. It's supposed to rain on and off for the next 30 minutes or so, and there's a light drizzle coming through The clouds still really warm, but the shower has definitely helped, freshen up. So we're not quite so hot and sticky. So that was nice. And then there is so after the next sort of 30 minutes of rain, it's supposed to be relatively dry until around about 8 o'clock, when there are thunderstorms predicted. So we may get dumped on a little bit. It may pass us by. Who knows at this stage? So we're prepared for whatever the thing throws at us. And so far, again, everybody's feeling good. It's just a question of how mentally we hold up and how physically people's feet are feeling. And obviously any other injuries. So hopefully we're going well. Again, I'll show you more footage if there's anything great to see, and we'll check in on progress as we go through. So this is the Washington Monument, not the Washington Monument.
No, but the original monument.
Yeah.
Before the one we saw in DC.
But after we saw it in DC. Correct. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's got a pretty good view.
What a view. Me and the view.
Wow.
The joke's getting old. Look, a place to put your flag.
Oh yeah. I can go and claim this land for Soaptown.
Don't do that.
Soaptown.
You have so many angry people.
This is pretty cool.
The view is spectacular. Look at that sunset. This is a beautiful sunset.
You like it, Blessings?
Yeah.
It's pretty special. Okay, it is 7:15, so approximately 15 hours of since we set out this morning. We are currently at 28 miles for the day, so a marathon completed. Certainly all three of us, all our longest day on trail. And we're about 2 miles from a spot. We're gonna some cliffs that we're gonna stop and have some food. So hopefully get there by 8 o'clock ish, while there's still some sun. Sunset's about somewhere between 8 and 8, so 8:15, 8:30, something like that. So hopefully we'll get up there with some daylight, maybe see a sunset, eat, and that'll leave us, I think, maybe 15 miles to do in the dark, from whenever we finish eating, so maybe 9 o'clock, or shorter if we can, depending how quickly we eat. So yeah, 15 miles to do before 4 a.m. So doable. Yeah. If we leave at 9, that's 23. So yeah, that's 7 hours ish to do 15 miles, which again is doable. Whether or not we will manage it, who knows. There is supposedly a very rough section at the end, downhill over on some rocks, so obviously we will make sure that we are being super careful through that, because as fun as it will be if we manage to complete, or when we manage to complete this challenge, it's all incidental in comparison to completing the AT, which is all of our goals. So yeah, we'll see where we go. There is, again, we haven't really seen any or heard any more thunder. Rain seems to have pulled away, but who knows. Again, it is scheduled, or it was scheduled for somewhere after 8 o'clock. So it could be that we're, we get to eat and then we're hiking in the rain. But again, we'll see what we see. It's all part of the adventure, part of the fun. Although I'm not sure any of us is calling this huge fun at the moment. Like, I'm still kind of enjoying it, but it is tiring on the legs. It is, painful on the feet. There's a lot of rocks, and as your energy levels go, your ability to avoid the rocky patches goes a little bit. So yeah, I think we're all a little bit beaten up, and all still in very positive spirits about we will finish this, even if we miss the 24-hour deadline. We'll still hike the whole 4 states in one continuous day before we collapse in the hostel. So we've got a hostel for whatever time we get in. Gadget sorted that out earlier. She contacted them and has got like the code for pay. So we will arrive there whatever time we arrive there and shower and collapse. I think from what we looked at, it's like a block off trail. So again, hopefully will be dead easy to get to, because I don't know how compass mentors will be by the time we get there. But anyway, enough of this. Time to hike some more miles. Happy hiking? Question mark? Exclamation mark. Not a bad spot to stop for a little supper, dinner, tea, whatever you want to call it. This is pretty good. So we're at just over 29 miles, about 15 to go. Gonna stop and eat and then hike on afterwards. And still we go on. It is 2:30 a.m. We've got maybe 5 miles to go. Just on the last climb up, and then I think there's a pretty rough rocky descent that we've got to do in a couple of miles. But apart from that, it should be fairly straightforward. We are all a little bit, not grumpy, but a little bit exhausted, a little bit beaten up. Determined to see this through and finish it now. But yeah, it's hurting. There's some tired legs, there's some achy feet, and this is rough. But say we should get it done. Probably see you at the Pennsylvania border. We are less than a mile, like 0.6 from the Mason-Dixon line. We're coming from Penmar Park, which may or may not have through hikers sleeping in it. Pretty sure that's one of the common places that people collapse after this ridiculous notion. But it is, yeah, we are about to complete this in the next sort of 10-15 minutes maybe, and then head off to our hostel. But yeah, I'll get you a video of the line. Hopefully there won't be people sleeping around there, because I don't want to disturb them if they've done this ridiculousness. Yeah, crazy crazy evening. Not sure what's going on with the camera there. Oh, there was something on the lens. There we go. This is Penmar Park. Ooh. That's not true. That's an inaccurate sign now, because we're past 1,000. Timber Park.
Gadget, blessings, how you feeling?
Good. Oh, don't mind the alcohol.
We are dumping our packs here because we're coming back this way, and then we're going to go and Mason-Dixon line it.
If I'm being honest, I feel dead inside. And dead on the outside.
I feel
Dead all
terrible.
over.
My feet are killing me.
Yep.
We regret everything.
Yep.
But let's go get some Mason-Dixon shenanigans.
Can't believe I did it.
Congratulations.
Can't believe we did it.
We did
That's
it.
the sign.
4 states. Woohoo!
And then fist bumps. Yeah.